Didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dia Rankar. I am OchiaiKasai. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but here I am now. I'm back. I've been busy moving stuff. I'm not done yet, so I'm just finding time right now, today. I should be packing right now. My girlfriend will kill me if she finds out I'm over here playing on my computer, but it is what it is. I do it for y'all, you know. Last few videos we've covered a lot of things. One more thing I do want to cover today. As you know, we do have a new Super Reio, and let's go and give him a spotlight. Yes, let's give a player spotlight to Mr. Sean's. I always forget what the numbers are next to his name. 112, there he is. Right above me, there you go. Current Super Reio, give him credit, guys. He has a pretty mean formation there. Enjoy it. Enjoy the title, my friend. Put up a good fight. Caught up really fast too. Good player, good player. We need more of you. Keep it competitive up in the higher tier rank. Yeah. Gave me a good run for my money, you know. Even though I said I wasn't going to spend on the game anymore, you got me dishing out a couple hundred here. But all fun and games. That was pretty good. Good. I feel naked, man. I don't have a title. I don't know. Look, check this out. It's like, whoa, I'm not Kenpachi. I'm not Super Reio. I'm just a normal guy with a lot of Reiatsu. It's okay. All fun. All fun and games. Let's go over my formation. A lot of people were curious about my formation and how I do my setup, why I do what I do, you know. As you know, one of my leading characters is Byakuya. He's one of my favorite in this game. I have him maxed out at Bankai plus 10, pretty strong. Even his armor is all maxed out. He has the Scarlet setup with plus 30 all around. Really strong individual character. My tank, I have Toshiro, Asachi plus 5. He has a lot of good base HP stats, so I keep him. He's tanky for the backline. Keep the backline nice and healthy alongside Byakuya. This is my standard Q formation. So I usually put White Ichigo, you know, I treat him like more of like a filler. He's not. I don't focus on building him too much like other players do, but to each their own, you know. I have Toshiro, Byakuya in the back line, and White Ichigo. Retsu up front for an early heal. Okora, you know, he's my White Ichigo eliminator. Pretty much one-shots him when he gets to Bankai or rage attack. So yeah, this is like my go-to for any arena or cross-server battles that I have. It won me Season 2, so Season 3, Sean's had a much stronger formation. Invested a little bit more than I did, so, you know, well-deserved nonetheless. Finishing up my lineup, I have Ukitake, obviously you guys seen it already, White Ichigo, Retsu as my healer, and my favorite all-time, Okora. As far as my partners, people are always curious about my bonds. I have 19 currently. I bounce between 19 and 21, depending on who I put where. Okay? Right now, I do have everyone maxed out as much as I can. I have Gin, Kenpachi, Kyogoku, pretty sure that's how you say his name, Shinji, Grimjaw, and Aizen. Aizen's my only one that actually plus 5'd. The reason I did that is because, as you know, the advanced resonance get a little bit bonus here and there for everybody. Okay, we went over this in another video. I want to build it more. I just don't have enough characters, you know, 7-star characters to do it. But I need 2 characters with plus 8. So that's 16 additional characters I need, you know, to pump up some extra guys, and I don't really have that luxury right now, so maybe next time we'll get around to it. Hopefully after the move I can invest more time into playing the game, be around more. We'll see. So yeah, like I said, I've just been too busy, you know? Too busy. Another thing I do focus on is Kyogoku. A lot of people think it's irrelevant, you know, but I feel like everything in the game is somewhat relevant to some point, to some degree, you know? So as you see, I try to get as much mythic as I can into these slots, because those are the best quality ones that are easily obtainable, compared to, you know, let's say for example, the top tier ones, the 7-star divines. Those are rare, you know? I have 3 of them total. I got first place once, second place once, so that's a total of 3 total. So I have 3 divine HPs floating around in my formation. Obviously my tank has one, my healer has one, and my power hitter has one. So keep them nice and healthy. I won't go too in depth with the Kyogoku, but like I said, you know, I spend my resources into trying to maximize these guys because it's, you know, it's the most easily obtainable out of them. Right now, since I do have the 7-star Kyogokus, that's where I dump all my XP up bonuses into, you know, leveling them up. So I'm working on those little by little as I can. Okay. Now there's a big concern with pills. I know I went over this in my last video. We talked about ways of obtaining pills, you know, your best sources. I'm going to go over the sources that are overlooked the most, okay? And a lot of that is in the guild tab, okay? If you look in our guild tab, ooh, a little shiny, you know, I like my shinies, gotta get the shinies. Interrupting my video, but it's okay, because I love the shinies. Do your ultra upgrades, just a reminder everybody, ultra upgrades for your guild. Thumbs up if you agree. Boom, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, guild shop. Alright, I haven't purchased anything yet, haven't got around to it. Buy the pills, guys, buy all the pills. You want to know where you get pills? Boom, 40 off the bat. See, spend your resource right there. We're not up to there in the guild level yet, we're working on it, right? We'll get up there, eventually I'll buy all this out. I'm usually able to buy all these out. So buy all your fragments, right? But like I said, this is one area where people overlook buying the pills. Get your advanced pills, get your solid reishi pills, okay? And your drifting's also in here, right? So get them all here. Also, don't forget about your quest tab. Okay, your quest tab has an active shop where you can also spend and buy. Right now there's none available, but usually they cost around 30 to 50 depending on which one hits the 20% discount. I bought it out for today already. I think there was 2 options for solid and I bought them out. That's what I save my coins for. I buy deeds, I buy diamond deeds, mythic, for 60 on average, and then I buy the pills, the reishi and the drifting and all that. Okay? So that's 2 sources so far we've gone over. So the guild shop, Urahara shop, oh excuse me, quest shop, right? And the active shop. Okay? When you do your daily quest, you accumulate those active coins, right? That's one way. Don't forget about the events. Okay, right now we don't have an event that where you're able to buy pills, but that's one other source of pills. They're fairly expensive in my opinion, but like I said, if you want to, you know, get on with the evolution of your characters, you're gonna have to invest some time. And if you don't want to, then expect to grind, because that's how the game was built on that platform. So developers strategically placed it that way. I mean, I've talked to them numerous times in terms of, you know, whether they're going to change the methods in which we can obtain pills and advancing resources as in terms of breakthrough. and it doesn't seem like they're plan on making any changes anytime soon in terms of that. So what they are doing is in each event they're making them, somewhat prizes, but they're not a lot. I mean, if you look here, you get 20 advancing pills, and it's going to cost you. Regardless of what you do, it's going to cost you. So if you're not ready to spend a diamond and your resources on it, don't expect to hit your breakthrough marks. Okay, you're going to have to grind out your purification tabs and your Las Noches as much as you can. We've gone over this before. This is a grind. So expect it to be a hard and long journey if you're not willing to spend the money, okay, on the breakthrough material. Yeah, moving on from that, since that was one of the biggest concerns. Another concern was, whether to choose your formation and your setup, meaning what should you do first, what should you prioritize first. The way I look at it is I would generate, early 6 character team, okay? Make a formation you're comfortable with, you have decent bonds, okay? And when you're comfortable with that, get them to a certain level where you can maintain. So let's say, for example, I'm at 25,759,739, right? Let's say you're maybe at the 700 mark, okay? And you're sitting there comfortably, and you have your 6 slot formation, but you have other things to work on. You have to understand, those other things you work on will also generate Reiatsu. For example, your Riraku Quench. At one point or another, you're going to have to come to a halt in terms of building your formation stronger and stronger in terms of, +5, +10, etc., Asachi level, Shikai, okay? Eventually, you're going to have to start filling out your minor Raku. It's important. I haven't stressed this enough, okay? The bonuses granted here goes through your whole formation, meaning your Reiatsu levels are going to shoot up high once you complete this. Okay, even as you complete it little by little, you're going to see your Reiatsu levels go up. Okay, it's relevant, highly relevant, in my opinion. Okay, so once you complete this, and then go back into your main formation, and then start adding into each one of these characters, And your characters may not look like mine. Okay, you might have a different setup and it works for you. That's fine. Whatever TR you fall under, maybe you're not in the high millions like me, but you're almost, at a certain rank where you can maintain it, do that. Do that and hold on to it until you can really elevate and get your evolution in terms of, hitting your breakthrough marks. You've grinded all you could, okay? You've filled out your quench, right? Stay on top of your king seal, okay? As you see, I'm such a high level, I have not even kept up with mine. Okay, I'm 81, level 81 out of 106. Like, that's crazy. It's so hard to get up there. There's so many expenses in the game, So, just be mindful of that as you proceed in the game, okay? Try not to waste your resources. I always say that. I tell everybody that. Be mindful of where you're spending, Try to make the best choice as often as you can. A lot of times it just requires patience, to be honest, because the way that the events work, a lot of events will generate a lot of income, meaning one day it's gonna generate a bunch of diamond, rewards for buying diamond, right? There's even one where you can hit the lotto, and you're gonna hit a multiplier. Man, that generates so much diamond, but then the next day it gives you an event like this where you have to spend your diamond. That's what they want from you. They want you to spend money, make a bunch of diamond, and make you feel like you're on top of the world, and then they throw a lottery at you or something. Don't give in. Don't give in. My best advice is, unless you're the gambling type and that's why you're playing it, so be it. Everybody has their reasons for playing, right? I'm not one to judge. My thing is, if you're having fun, go all out. I don't care, because that's the most important thing. But if you're focused on a mindset where you want to be competitive, you want to be relevant in the top tier, my best advice is saving your diamond all the time for things like Summon Shinigami. like you know, that's one of my biggest things is summoning at 60% discount. Okay, haven't stressed that enough, right? You pay 1,008 gold and you get the 10 summon, right? So highly worth it in my opinion. If you want to increase your lineup, okay? So that's one big factor. Don't give in to the lotteries unless that's what that's why you're playing, okay? Don't go diamond hungry, okay? There's a lot of events and things you can do in the game for diamond on a daily. Daily resets itself, you'll probably average, right, a few hundred diamond here and there, depending on your status in your server, in your guild, and as an individual. Okay, so I hope that helped everybody out. I will continue to play, you know, even though I lost my title, no problem, no big deal. I'm a good sport about it. Happy for those that are coming in, you know, stepping up to the plate, joining us in the higher ranks. I encourage people from other servers, you know, to do the same. Keep reaching for higher, you know, it's fun up here. Come join us. I know we're doing a big push on my server. We're joining guilds and we're forming you know, sister brother guilds where we're expanding into 2 or 3 different guilds, but we're still the same entity, you know. A lot of us know each other on the server. We're all friends, you know. We try not to butt heads, you know. I know being competitive is one thing, but there's not a lot of guild wars or anything like that to even justify, you know, that kind of competition between guilds. So we feel like our server can come together as a family, you know. We can just all be cool and have our little community. Maybe one day they'll implement like a server war or something. That would be cool, right? We'll take on different servers. So encourage others, you know, stick around, play. I know our community has gotten smaller over the weeks, but those that hold true to the game, hang in there, have fun, stay relevant, keep in touch, you know, with everybody that plays. Try to keep them motivated to come back. One biggest thing we're doing in our guild, for example, we're encouraged, since we are an elite group and I have gathered, you know, some of the strongest 500 million plus Reiatsu players, is this right here. Ultra upgrade is a requirement, right? Especially when you're number 1 ranked, it's free. It pays itself to be contributing, right, for your ultra upgraded development. I mean, it only makes sense. Come on, we all trying to progress, trying to move forward. So give a helping hand. You know, no need to be greedy. You're breaking even. You're getting reaping all the benefits of being number 1. So even if you are not number 1, you know, it doesn't give you an excuse not to contribute and, you know, to help out your fellow teammates. You know. Yeah. What other things we can cover? They don't do too many recharge discounts anymore, so I can't really encourage anybody to give into this, you know. It really depends on what you're comfortable with, you know. For me, I'm at my limit already. I'm pretty much done. But we'll see as time goes on. Maybe, you know, they'll give some pretty sweet deals and I'll go after it. Not too sure yet, but right now I'm just relaxing, stress free, no title to defend, you know, kind of feels nice. Doesn't mean I'm not competing next season. I'm coming after it still, so watch out, Sean's. I'm coming after that title again. Right now I'm just taking a little breather. Kenpachi, I don't plan on taking the role of Kenpachi on my server. I think there's been an issue where people are getting automatically queued in for it, or whatever that is. I'm trying to let someone else take the title, let them have a feel for, you know, the rankage and the title it comes with. Let's see, as far as anything else in the game, I've covered a lot. There's a few more things I do want to cover. I'll save those for another video. till then, I don't know, I'll catch y'all later, okay? After my move, hopefully I just post a bunch more videos before I call it quits. We'll see. Till then, peace out.